everybody, welcome back to Everything's Classic. Today we have another Masters of the Universe Origins line figure, and this is the Battle Armor He-Man. This guy's pretty cool. Only have one other He-Man in my collection. Happy to pick this one up. You see that packaging is kind of mangled and kind of beat up. I did get this one less than half price, so I'm not going to complain too much. This guy is almost $30 retail. Everything was there, so didn't hesitate to pick it up at all. When you buy collectibles as much as I do, it doesn't hurt to save a few dollars here and there for sure. Let's take a look at the back of the packaging. You can see on the back there, you got some other figures from the wave. You got your Battle Armor, He-Man, She-Ra, Roboto, Merman, Skeletor. And one of the things that really stands out about the packaging on these, even though the packaging is pretty plain, you can see all amazing artwork on the back there. So you got Merman, you got Man-at-Arms, and He-Man going at it. Awesome. Awesome artwork. Every time you hit this little piece here, it actually spins around and shows more battle damage. Definitely a pretty cool feature. Let's get to it and get this guy out of packaging. And like I said, not going to take too much effort to get this guy out. My job's almost already done for me. So here he is out of the package, and he comes with an extra head sculpt, which is awesome for these. Love getting an extra head with these, even though this one's pretty ugly head sculpt, I must say. Definitely looks like he's in pain. Comes with an extra hand, extra left hand. Comes with a sword, or half of the sword comes with Skeletor, and the other half is purple. So kind of weird that you got a gray on one side, purple on the other side. It would come with this blast effect, and he comes with a battle axe as well. If you have this version of He-Man, then you already have this battle axe, and you already have this head sculpt as well. I realized so now that he actually came with the same head that's on vintage head sculpt. So this one comes with a set of instructions as well. Will show that these parts are removable, and little instructions on the back. Instructions on the back show how to port this sword into the blast effect or flame effect or magic effect, whatever you want to call it, and it also shows how to assemble the other piece of the sword once you pick up a Skeletor. Let's get a closer look at that comic book. I'm sure you guys already seen this one before, but if you're unfamiliar with the channel and you're unfamiliar with this line, just gonna flick through right quick just to show you guys what's inside. No words in this, just pictures. Pretty cool artwork though, all the same. And same thing as back in the box. There's some other figures from this wave. So let's get a closer look at this guy. Like I said before, same head as on the vintage head sculpt. This here is pretty cool. Got a little spot on the back there for the sword to fit into, which is pretty convenient, pretty cool. This here is the same as all the other He-Man figures. The boots are the same, the legs are the same. Everything else is the same with the exception of his armor. Just gonna pop on that other hand. Snaps in like that, and we can switch out his head too while we're at it. So overall, not a lot of paint on this one. You got some paint around your top of your boots. They're yellow. That seems pretty clean paint application there. His orange belt's pretty clean, and his wrist gauntlets, or whatever you want to call it, is pretty clean as well. Overall head sculpts, both are pretty cool looking. This one has a bit of black paint under his eye. Other than that, it's not too bad. Let's go over articulation. So his head goes back this far, forward this far. You do get side to side, full rotation. Shoulder goes up this far, all the way around. You got your single jointed elbow, and there is a rotation here as well. And his wrist goes all the way around and goes back and forth. Go rotation at the waist. Legs move this far, go forward this far, and back this far. You got your single jointed knees as well with a rotation, so they do spin all the way around. Then you got your boot cut that spins all the way around. Ankles goes back this far, forward this far, and all the way around. Pretty decent articulation for these little figures. I guess this is the big selling point. You got your chest armor and everything else. When you hit it, you got your first lot of damage, hit it again, then you got your second. So then you got two little gashes in his chest armor, which is pretty cool. Personally, yeah, I'm just going to keep it like that for the rest of the review. This spot is axe in hand. Looks pretty cool with that as well. And especially with the head sculpt too. Makes it look like he's just about to strike down. And we can Even though it's only half of a sword, he still holds on to it pretty good. Doesn't fall out. And we'll put the accessory on. Just like that. So overall, yeah, it looks pretty cool, man. I can just picture him saying now. Overall, I'm going to give this guy an 8 out of 10. A lot of differences in this one as opposed to the vintage head sculpt He-Man. Now I know this one was actually out before, so it kind of makes sense that it's got the vintage head sculpt with it. And we'll have one more figure from the line for comparison, and this is the vintage head sculpt Skeletor. You can see they're all the same size, pretty much the same body molds are all, with the exception of his chest armor piece. That's the only difference in most of these figures. We'll do a quick comparison to a Masters of the Universe Revelation He-Man. Showing one more figure here with the awesome Triclops as well. We love this figure. I did a review on it a while back, and I was barely any interest in that one at all, so I guess I love the figure. Not a lot of other people like it, which is too bad. Either that or you guys already seen the review on it. But if you do want to check out a review on this one, the review's up on the channel, and a review's up for this one as well. I know this is an older figure, but I have so many figures in packaging and with work and everything else, it takes so long to actually get through and get a review done on these guys. Definitely have 70 or 80 more figures that's still in packaging that I gotta get a review done on. Some of the figures are older, but when I start making content, that every figure that I open has got to be on camera. May not be the best choice for getting subscribers and getting views on the channel. And the more videos I do, the better I'm going to get at them. So hopefully you guys don't want some older figures. Let me know in the comments below if you like this figure and if you're a collector of the line. If you do like the video, don't forget to click on that like button. And if you like our content, you like our channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting and stay safe.